These are the eyes of a psychopath.
All right, welcome back. We finally were able to get out and dig around a little bit. Didn't find a whole lot. But anyway, we got a few things here. Not a whole lot, but we got something. I actually got 4 of these. The other 2 are still out in the car. They are not full. They are empty, but they are the metal cans. You don't see the metal coffee cans too much anymore. Those are really good for holding nuts and bolts and stuff out in the shed. That's why I grabbed them. Nut and bolt organizers. This box and all this stuff is actually already in the box, along with a couple empty bags and stuff that we got the trash out of it, the empty bags out. It's all like generic, like instead of sweet tarts, it's sassy tarts. And then these things, they're like super sour, what, gumballs? No, jawbreakers. The now-and-laters are actually now-and-laters. There's some Smarties, and the box was a lot fuller. You can see our little candy thing there is packed full, and she's got another container down under there to refill that one out of. That's totally full, and we still got that much left. You see the size of the box. Yep, decent amount of candy there. I want candy. I'll close that up later. There. These 2 little wood things. Oop. I thought they were like drawers from a dresser or something, but no, they're just little wood boxes. They had little inserts that slid down in there as dividers. This one didn't. This one still has one of them. But they were nice boxes. They're in great shape, and we got 1,000 uses for those things. Now, if you're wondering what these things inside here are, these are Twisties all-natural dog chews. And these things, the 9-inch ones, I looked them up online. The 9-inch ones are like $4.99 a piece. At least at the site that I saw them at. These are 12-inch ones. Yeah, a whole bunch of these. I looked them up because of how many there was for any recalls on them. When I find that much of something that's not expired, I search. Now, got this one Bosch Snow Driver wiper blade, brand new in the package with the accessories, you know, the mounting stuff and everything. Unfortunately, I really need one of these for my car, but this one is it's a 21, and mine, I believe, uses 24, I think. I don't know, but it won't fit my car. So I got a couple friends. I'm going to see if it'll fit theirs. Dog shoes. There's only 3. I thought I grabbed the 4th one, but apparently I forgot it because we got home and we only had 3. I'm tempted to go back and get the 4th one because that is the dumpster where we accidentally left one of our grabbers laying on the ground right next to the dumpster, leaning up against the fence. That's all right. I just ordered 2 more. They should be here tomorrow. Nicer than the one we left. The one we left was a cheapo we got at Walmart. It was one of those that folded in the middle, and they suck. You can't keep it straight. I mean, it's got the little lockdown thing. You press the lock button to keep it straight, and still you got to pick something up and it folds on you and drops it. So I don't care about losing the grabber, but I am upset that I didn't get the 4th shoe. So those will probably go back in the trash unless I run up there tomorrow, and if it's still there, I'll get the 4th one. Bread. Expiration date, or not, it's not even actually an expiration date, it's a sell-by date. Sell by date was yesterday. And same with the buns. Hot dog buns. Another loaf of bread. We got 2 more loaves already in the freezer. Walk over here for just a second. Nothing to do with what I'm doing, but excuse the mess on the floor. We vacuumed before we left to go diving. If you have cats, this is the worst thing in the world. It's not bad for the cats. It's the worst thing in the world for the cat owner. All this mess all over the floor is from that. We vacuumed it all before we left to dive. When we got back, it looked like this, and it's all the way. Well, that's a blanket on a chair. It's over there. It's all the way through the entire living room. Oh, real quick over here. Since I'm in here getting her treats, I might as well. We got the blue dozen we just bought a couple days ago. A dozen and a half. The 5 dozens here. These went in one of the dumpsters. They're all perfectly fine. They got the truck came in with the new ones. And the sell by date, it was today. Sell by date was today, so they just threw them out right before we got there, and it was like only, what, 21 degrees out, so they were plenty cold. Now, all these things of Dannon yogurt, she has her shrimp on top of them, but all these things of Dannon yogurt was in a box that we found. They're not expired yet. There was more, but she's already eaten like probably 10 of them. Okay, no, she hasn't eaten 10 of them. Okay, back down here. Where was I? Oh, yes, the bread. Bread and buns. These 2 loaves of bread. 2 more loaves in the freezer. We just haven't put those in there yet. 1 thing of delightfully pure real milk and cream coffee creamer from Friendly Farms. I don't even know who sells that. But right. Sell by date, you can see right there, if you can see, if the camera will stop glaring, June 1st, 19. Hasn't been opened or anything. Don't know why it was in there. Before we use it, of course, we'll smell it, give it the finger taste and all that. Make sure maybe someone didn't leave it out in the store and it got above room temperature or something. But, you know, if this stuff spoils or something, you can tell before you put it in your coffee. It's kind of obvious. So we got that. 2 more gallons of 100% acetone. I don't know what all the gunk on the outside is. Every time we find these, they're covered in that gunk. They're from a salon that our GameStop shares the dumpster with. Never find anything from GameStop in there. Oh, wait, yeah, I did. This is an Autobox for an iPhone. I do not know iPhones because my current phone is an LG. I know LG, Samsung. I don't know iPhone, so I don't know which iPhone that goes to. But we got that. And that's like the only thing we've ever gotten out of a GameStop dumpster so far, except for gift cards. So far, I've only had, out of 60 cards that I've checked the balances, I've had 1 card that had 1 penny on it. So I didn't grab any gift cards this time. I'll get over my anger of it and start getting them again. But anyway, 2 more jugs of this. You may have seen in previous videos where we've already had a few. This makes 5 total. We're not resellers. We don't dive for stuff that we can make money off of. We dive for things that we could use or need. To us, that's saving money. You know, that's the same as selling, because it's something we needed and we didn't have to buy. We sold two jugs of it because a friend of ours saw it and they begged us to sell them some. We were like, well, this is before we found these two. And I was like, well, we got 3 gallons of it. And 1 gallon is probably going to last us the rest of our lives. So we went ahead and we sold 2. I asked them what they thought it would be worth. They said, I don't know. I'll give you 20 for the 2, $10 a piece. I said, all right. Now I looked them up online. And these things are, depending on where you get them, this particular brand is $75. And so in a way I felt a little stupid. I sold them for $10 a piece. But then again, like I said, we're not resellers. We don't dumpster dive to make money off of the place's merchandise. We dumpster dive to save us money for things that we want or need. And anything we see that's good that we don't need, we run down. We got a church pantry down the street. It's a pantry that's more than food. They do food, they do clothes, they do housewares, appliances, decor, you know, anything that anyone wants to drop off that they think someone would get a use out of. And then they got a huge section, a large room full of that stuff. You can go through and pick out whatever you want. And it's all free. And that's what we do. We don't sell things. We sold 2 of those because someone begged us. But anyway, back to the dive. Ooh. What was I was going to say something. Can't think of what it was.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
All right, then. Back to here. PS4 Titanfall found it in a dumpster that does not sell video games. Was all excited because it's still sealed in plastic. Get home and notice there's a tiny... Oh, it's bigger now because we were messing with it. There was a tiny little slit in the side. You couldn't open it, but you could peek in enough to tell. They cut this tiny slit in the side and slipped the disc out of there. So it's empty. But, you know, when they went through, and you can see now we've been messing with it, trying to check to see if there was a game, and it tore more. It was a slit going from like here to here, just big enough for a disc to fit through. That was kind of funny, especially since we got it out of a store that doesn't even sell games. These are cute, but obviously it's not going to fit that beast. This is a zip-up doggy jacket. Says it's a large. It's $23. Says it's a large. She must be a super extra jumbo large, because this doesn't even go halfway around her. But we got lots of friends with dogs that are just about that perfect size. And here's another one for even smaller. This one says it's a medium, so I'm going to guess, maybe judging by that one being a large, I'm going to say the medium is probably like Chihuahua or something. I don't know. This is like a little hoodie. Natural born cuddler. This thing was also, whoa, $15 for that. Brand new, not cut up, not even dirty. They were in a trash bag by themselves, right on top of the pet place dumpster. We grabbed these, got home, and found out that one's missing one dingly. That's missing one dingly. This has them both, but one is not right. So I don't know. Maybe if a kid could wear 2 of them together. Probably put that back in the trash. I don't know. I'm going to check with the little girl across the street. If she wants them, she can have them. If not, I'll probably put them back in the trash because I didn't realize they were broke when we pulled them out. Okay, over here. This is some, I thought it said Royal Canine, but it's kitten food. So, Royal Canin, I guess, because canine means dog. But this is a kitten special formula for kittens. Not expired. This one's not even damaged. Almost tiny dent there, but that's not, they don't normally throw them out for that. Maybe they did. We got some Beneful medleys for dogs, not expired. Oop. Fancy Feast medleys for cats. We have 2 cats, but this is wild salmon. Salmon is the only cat food or treat flavor that our cats will not go anywhere near, so that'd be given away. Then we got some another Beneful medleys dog food, another one of a different flavor. So we got 4 of those, well, 3 of those. The bottom one's kitten food, and that's cat food. That's the salmon. Some Friskies pate poultry platter. Some Friskies prime fillets with chicken and gravy. Cans are crushed a little bit, but they're not open or cracked. And I'm pretty sure that they use the type of cans that won't ruin the food. I'm going to research that a little bit before I give it to our cats, just to be sure. I eat food out of dented cans all the time. They say it's not safe. I've been doing it since I was, 5, 6 years old. I've never gotten sick. Got 4 of these Purina Bella pampered meals for small dogs. Our next door neighbor has 2 tiny little dogs. One of them actually looks exactly like that. So probably gives those to them. They're not expired. I looked all these things up and I found no recalls on any of it. Okay. That's the tie-dye roller ball. This was attached to it. It's not really a roller ball, but that's the package for it. So maybe they threw it out because it's not doesn't look like a roller ball. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I just had that there because it was attached to it. It was attached like that. Well, actually, it was folded up like that, and there was another little piece here that was hooked. Anyway, that's what was on it. So we got that. It's kind of neat, except for it's so thin it only rocks the one way. What cat is only gonna tap it one way and so lightly? They're gonna knock that over, and it's just gonna lay there. But anyway, we got that. I'm gonna see if our cats like it. Probably not. Got a couple tins. We did not get these for what's inside, because what's inside is not even what would come inside these if you were to buy them. It's homemade cookies. These are obviously no bakes, and that one had a couple, I think it looked like, yeah, there's a couple chocolate chip in the bottom. We got these for the tins because, you know, Christmas time, you always need more tins. And these are cookies that I'm guessing the employees brought in for the break room for everyone to enjoy. That tin was in a previous video. It still has the actual cookies in it. It just happened to still be on the table. We stacked these things on top of it. Get that out of the way. Oh, got this weird bag. little bit dirty. Could use cleaned up. Market day. But it's not damaged or anything. It's just dirty. This blanket, it's got that one little stain there, which I think is most likely from the candy bar that fell off of it when I pulled it out of the bag. We haven't washed it yet. We're getting ready to wash it. It may not look like all that, but this is the softest, coziest little throw blanket in the house. So that was great find for her. She's all about her fuzzy blankies. Oh. Here's the big score. It's winter time. We are always sick. And we can never afford the amount of meds that we need. So we got some allergy relief. This helps me a lot with my sinus headaches. I live off this stuff right here. Without this, I can't get through the day. So that was a good find. Only one box. But still, that's one box I don't have to buy. We got the severe symptom, multi-symptom severe cold. That is the green tea and honey flavors. Honey lemon flavors. Another of the same thing, only it's honey lemon infused with chamomile and white tea flavors. And all these meds expired between yesterday and tomorrow. And that's not even expired. That's sell by dates. That's not expiration dates. They have no idea when they actually expire. I have bought these same brands and bought more than what I ended up needing. And I hung on to them. And like a year or two later, I got sick and I used them and they worked perfectly fine. So I have no fears about it. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes of Theraflu Express Max daytime. Was kind of hoping for some nighttime because I've been having trouble sleeping, but that's still pretty good. Severe cold and cough. If I can cut down on the cough and stuff, maybe I'll sleep better. But we got all those. One box of the children's Claritin allergy. One box of the generic Alka-Seltzer cold relief. The bottom was open, but I already looked. It's in there. It's still full, never opened. Telsum Nighttime Cough DM. Oh, there's the nighttime I was talking about. And 8 bottles of children's Dimetap Cold and Cough. We have a lot of friends with kids, but they don't need 8 bottles of these. I'm going to run some of these. The place where I was talking about, they have a children's section. I'm going to run these up there because I'm sure there's some families that would really love to see that up there. And these are the ones, they don't even expire till tomorrow. These ones expired today. Let me see. Yep. These ones expired today. The Theraflu expires today. These expire tomorrow. Now, people that go there probably won't get them for another 3 or 4 days, but still, they're not expired. Like I said, it's sell by dates. They're perfectly fine. And a couple of I think these 2 expired yesterday. Well, sell by was yesterday. So let's see. I think that was it. Oh, we get all the way up to where we start our route at, and we jump out to look in the first dumpster, and I realized we didn't bring any lights. It was like we couldn't see anything because I left my trusty headlamp at home. So we stopped by a Walmart and bought another one. So now I have 2 of those. But me and her always go together, so I'll give her the new one. She can wear it so she doesn't have to hold a light. Why are you whining like that? You just came inside. You do not need back out this quick. I could understand if it was a nice sunny day and the kids were outside playing. It's 5 a.m. It's like 18 degrees out. I'll let you out in a minute. I'll let you out in a minute. Crazy dog. Well, anyway, that's the haul for today. Well, not too bad. We went a few days not doing anything because weather was terrible and we were sick. So first day back, the cold meds alone made it worth going out. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, share, all that fun stuff that you're supposed to do with YouTube videos. And until next time, I will see you later.